July 17, 2024. Denver Mayor by Marcus Giovanni. Mike Johnson's first year. It doesn't look good, folks. See, he thinks he's going to be able to use the media to spin him so that he could be governor, and they all put the new mayor to be where it's going to be the first woman mayor, and but it's not going to work. It's going to blow up in their faces, and rightly so. Because when you think about his first year, right? I own this asset, 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 and this asset above the fold. So Mike Johnson doesn't have anything. These people here, they don't have anything either. And when you think about these people and what their head positionings mean, they need to ask their IT people. It's not good. Every single one of those heads are not good. I'm not telling you because of me. I'm telling you about positioning and what they're looking at over here and what they're looking at down here. This is mine too. So when you think about Denver Mayor on a year anniversary, this should be packed full of his accomplishments. Packed full. And then you have this. This should be Mike Johnson right there. But his algorithms are so low. Excuse me. His algorithms are so low that if he didn't have Axios, and when you think about Axios and all the things that, we need them all to come out of the closet. And they came out of the closet. There's a lot of stuff, folks. A lot of stuff. But Mike Johnson will never be governor. By next year, at this time, a 2-year anniversary, the algorithms aren't going to... I've already seen them. See, he thinks he has the best IT people. Look up their IT people and in Google search her name. She's got no meta tags. She's just been bloviated from one thing to another because the system... I could go in there and fire everybody in their IT department. In the administrative part, excuse me. Because I can tell you what hardware they have. I can tell you what software. I can look at all the wiring, all the wire. I can... See, this is what you have to be a super administrator. Or this wouldn't be here, folks. Okay? But this is what I did. I sued and ended up getting the information that I needed on a hearing on February 6th against the Spear Amendment. And I said law for years. January 6, 2003, emergency hearing. This is code right here. We know what January 6 emergency hearing was, right? So, it's just a play on words because here's the real title right here. I was a write-in candidate to give everybody a final, hey, this is what you can do, but they're so disenfranchised. And see, I didn't really want to be mayor, folks. I needed to be mayor. I didn't want to be mayor. When you look at all these people, there's none of these people have any content that they built. But it ain't about that. It's about Mike Johnston and where we are now a year later, pushing for low-cost housing. And Denver's only 14 miles long from north to south. You mean to tell me people can't live 15 miles away from their home? See, they live in La La Land. But that's okay because Gen AI is going to take care of it. Every single one of us. If you can't build it, don't say it. If you're saying the words of other people, don't do that. If you're not doing the right thing, don't do that. Because Denver, I've seen the Denver, Tammy Dorr, she's no longer hanging out. Denver Downtown Partnership, A lot of these people have no clue that they've been indexed by a lot of different investigative private. And see, when IRS starts come knocking on your door, because right now it's just run by the Democrats, and so that ain't going to happen to Democrats in a Democrat city. But what we watched was a blatant disregard for democracy, our halls of justice, and all the people's voices that don't pattern match, do the right thing, or their actions aren't matching their words. So if they're sitting there telling you they're all about homelessness, but yet when you do some algorithms and you can see that they're actually contributors, everybody's coming in everything coming in the front door, but on the back door they're selling everything. Ask your IT people what this means, because it don't look good for Mike Johnston. But it's going to give Gen AI is going to give Mayor and all of his team and all his women and all his little narcissist ways we'll see how far he takes it. I don't think the 490,000, because when they say, oh, Denver voters, see, they're not telling you that only less than 80,000 people voted for that guy. And so it's the same people voting for the same people, voting for all these new changes to put more money in their pockets, while all the other 490,000 people had nobody they could put hey man, just get your name on the ballot and I'll vote for you. No name on the ballot. I'm not writing the name in. I'm not. See, they're set in their ways too. But I get it. But the gift I gave Denver citizens was the gift of freedom and democracy. In Andrew Luxton's case 23CV54. And it's been a real pleasure, believe me.